BackEnd Business, man.
Let's get it. Episode 36.
I'm telling you what's going on, Roscoe. What we doing this episode?
Hey, man, I always say we got a special one, but this like my dog, man. This my family, this childhood, all that, man. Same neighborhood, the whole nine.
Yeah.
And just to see how far bro came, you know what I'm saying? Like to see what you doing.
Right.
And like, I'm like, nah, we got to have him on the show. And he been consistently staying in tune what we got going on, man.
Yeah.
So I think this is our first person that's in this field actually too, that's going to come on here and share their story, man. So I'm real pumped up about this one, man. But without further ado, on episode 36 of the BackEnd Business Podcast, we got Steve, Extreme Beef. Steve, what's going on?
What's going on?
Hey, make sure you talking to the mic, too, because they're going to need to hear all the conversations and everything that's going on.
Sure.
But first and foremost, man, tell the people who you are, man. Tell the people who Steve is. Of course, I know, but for people that's new listeners and everything that may not be in tune with what's going on, let them know a little bit about yourself.
My name's Steve. I'm from Miles Avenue. Grew up around that neighborhood, you know.
Yeah.
119th of Miles to be exact, went to Miles Elementary School.
Facts.
Finished up out of John Adams, you know.
Shout out to them rebels.
Hey, if you know, this go deep, man. You're a rebel, you know.
You know what I'm saying? It just it's just come along with a journey, man. That's why I'm a journey. That's what I am. I'm a journey.
That's real.
I'm a journey.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go
Speaking
ahead.
on the fact that we all know each other. We seen each other's stories and you know what I'm saying, our paths. We all went different ways and we all got businesses and all that. How you start yours? What business do you got? You know what I'm saying, with your name and everything.
My business is Extreme Beam Mobile Detailing LLC. I do mobile detailing, power washing houses, decks, patios, but we gonna get into that at a later step, man.
Uh-oh, I want to say, hold on, because you just hit them with a couple levels. So break down the levels to that, because when somebody hear car detailing, they just think you just do cars and that's everything. But you just said some other layers to it. So break down the layers of like just your business in general.
Business in general, it come with car aspect, it come with house aspect, it come with a lot. Like it come with to commercial cleaning, it come with a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? I could come in your house and do your furniture. You never know what Extreme Being can be capable of. Once you call that 216-396-5240, I'm capable of doing anything when I pull up.
Put it on Bing.
Hey, you dig? And you say, hold on, so even furniture. So, because again, somebody will try to, so of course you ain't let nobody box you in. So what was it, the situation where has there ever been a time when people like, bro, you only do car detailing. What made you go to other things? Because some people would be like, I'm doing well with car detailing. Why should I try something else?
Well, you know, first off, it'd be like, hey, once I do your car, like I say, I come detail you, I shampoo your carpet. You know, the carpet, the same fabric you got on your couch.
Diamonds.
So they come with the, hey, you know, hey, do you do carpet detailing? Do you shampoo mattresses? You know what I'm saying? It go a long way. So
that's something people don't even know.
Yeah,
See,
it don't stop at carpet. Like it go a long way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I might pull up in your driveway. Your driveway might be dirty. Once you see me do my test run with this, you know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, you can remove.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's a lot that come with this though. It ain't just, you know what I'm saying, basic detailing. You know what I'm saying? I go the whole
extensions on the money.
Yeah, I go the whole 100 yards, man, like a football field, man.
Hey, you dig? Hey, he here giving you a whole game with it, because I know it's somebody right now that got a car detailing business that's probably stuck like, man, I'm just doing cars. But what about, like you said, a client tell you like, hey, man, or you pull up to the point where your eye now is, you like, man, hold on, your driveway, you know, I just finished your car, but hey, you want me to get these steps? You want me to get your porch? You want me to get your everything? Like, has it been in a moment where you had a client where you did everything, like their car, their whole thing, like you just knocked the whole bob out?
Like I can speak on today. Like I had a job today this morning. A lady called me. She said, hey, I got some goo, you know what I'm saying, from the kids stuck on my seat. So I get to doing that. She like, hey, you know somebody that could clean my yard, you know what I'm saying? You know, I got a power washer. So like I say, I take it the whole 100 yards, the whole football field. So as I was doing that, she say, I still detailing her car because I'm trying to think who a landscaper. But I say, hold on, Extreme Beam a landscaper. I say I could blow all this stuff.
Talk to
You know what I mean? So
Talk
that's what we
to
went with it. You know what I'm saying? So I turned basically $60 into a $260 job. You know what I mean?
Just
Y'all
like
just
one
pick
little
up.
pull up on the wash side.
Man, so
What made you start your business though?
Yeah,
what
that's
made it,
crazy.
What made it? You know what I'm saying? What started it all?
Like honestly, man, what started my business? You know, I met like a woman. A woman is real powerful. You know what I'm saying? It's a different levels from a woman to a girl. So you know, I met my wife. She like, hey, she gave me an ultimatum. Like, hey, it's either the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's either the streets or it's me. You know what I'm saying? So I come off like, you know, I raised my hands up like, hey, you know what I'm saying? We sitting in the bed. You know, everybody know me, Extreme Beam, you know what I'm saying? Loso,
Facts,
tent, and a clean car. You know what I mean? So everybody always asking me like, hey, you know, who be washing your car? You know what I'm saying? So my wife like, hey, what about washing cars? You know what I'm saying? What about a car wash? You know what I'm saying? What about that aspect? You know what I'm saying?
Right in your face.
And listen,
right.
so
Man.
we ain't think no more. We ran with it. She said that, we came up with a name, and then after that, like, you know what I'm saying, everything was curtains. You know what I'm saying? She left it on me. She put it on the table.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I picked it up and ran with it. I went another 100 yards like a football field. I scored a touchdown with this one though.
That's
hey,
hard.
bro, he
That's
just
hard.
gave y'all so much,
That's
man.
hard.
And shout out to the wives out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm Ring Club too. You know, that's
Yeah,
an
y'all
important
both
thing.
married.
Yeah, but
That's
just even
hard.
that, man, like I got two parts because you just said it, man. The fact that she gave you the ultimatum, like, look, either me or this. And you understood the power of that, because a lot of guys, they not gonna understand the power of that, and they gonna choose the other side. So salute to you for just even seeing that, and then coming up with a plan together and saying, you know what, no, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna stick with it, and then staying consistent.
Made
Most
it work,
people,
and everything fell into place.
Bruh, most
Real
people have an
though.
idea,
What
they
I
don't
did
follow
was,
through
for
with
real,
it.
bro, like I say, man, what I did was, you know what I'm saying, I took the key and unlocked it, you know what I'm saying, and unlocked a new level, you know what I'm saying. I took my street mentality and turned it to business, you know what I'm saying.
Come on,
It's the same thing as the streets, you know what I'm
Pick it
saying.
up.
And quiet as kept, like, my phone hit harder than my shit did when I was in the streets,
Streets.
honestly.
Come on,
Pick it
diamonds,
up.
man.
Y'all better
Hey.
pick that up.
So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying,
Not listening.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's a phone. So as my phone ring, you know what I'm saying, I'm still hearing plays every day, man. I don't feel no difference, you know what I'm saying. I just, only thing I ain't doing is I ain't looking over my shoulder no more, man. That's
What
it.
advice is we on that? What advice can you give? We come from the same area. What can you tell the young boys though?
Listen, like, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, it's all up to you. But,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, it's the ball you pick, you know what I'm saying. You're going to pick up a soccer ball, you're going to pick up a basketball, you're going to pick up a football, you know what I'm saying. And all three of them, you could kick them all. So at the end of the day, it's what field you're going to pick, you know what I'm saying. You're going to go left field, right field, or, you know what I'm saying, backfield, you know what I'm saying. And I chose to play the backfield because when you ain't in the streets nowadays with all this weird stuff going on, man, if you ain't in the streets and you ain't in the limelight, man, you in the backfield, man. You know what I'm saying?
Real
You
talk.
running back, so you running back, so you got to really grab the ball and get the running stuff over, man, to make it out here, man.
That's a nice
man.
perspective to put it. I ain't think about it like that, but that's real though. Just be ready at all
You know what I'm
times.
saying?
to grab
The whole thing is be consistent. Like, I know y'all follow my IG, you know what I'm saying? I might not get no likes, but at the end of the day, I'm going to post to death, man. You're going to see
love
me.
it too,
You're going
man.
to see me through
That's
your
all you talk.
timeline 1,000 times more, man. And when I wake up, you know what I'm saying? I wake up to my daughter and my wife every morning. So at the end of the day, even if I ain't got the drive, they give me the drive I need to get out there and get it.
Oh my goodness,
That's
man!
real.
I'm
I
over
hope
here
y'all
on
picking
10
that
right
up.
now, right, man? He
Pick that
giving
up.
y'all the whole blueprint,
Yeah.
man. And I'm big on that too with the social media stuff because a lot of people getting finessed on it and not know how to use it.
Yeah.
And I be telling people all the time, it's
Don't
different
be on it for free.
Don't be, man, I was just about to say that. Do not be on here on the social media for free. And I look at it different because I get paid to post. So I look at it, once I start getting a bag off social media, realizing like, I don't care about your likes at all. I'm
just-
not even tripping on no likes or comments.
And just look at it right now, man. You know what I'm saying? This week, a thing came up with the blue check situation.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Guess what?
Yes.
If you're in the business world, you need to have that blue check.
Hey, I'm about to talk on it. Go ahead. You just said it.
If you're in the business world, you better have that blue check, man. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? We've been using Instagram for free. You know what I'm saying? Since 2010. You know what I'm saying? We had a 13-year-old run, so it's time for us to get back. You know what I'm saying? As we giving back, you know what I'm saying? We regain them more because they want to see who that is behind that blue check. If they ain't never
Oh
checked
my
you out,
goodness, he
if
giving
they
y'all so
ain't
much.
never checked you out before, man, you got that blue check, they gonna go through your
Check you
page
out.
down to your last picture and
Facts.
see who you really are, man.
Why he got a blue check?
You know what I mean?
Verified.
For sure.
Listen, so I got
Yeah,
the
go
blue
into
check.
that, 'cause
So
I'm not-
look,
yeah, go
look.
ahead.
So look, I tell you because I've been hearing this conversation on both sides, and I'm gonna just give y'all the blueprint. If you have a business or you an influencer, you a fool and not make that investment and have a blue check.
Yeah.
At the same time, the reach is higher, the support, people impersonating pages and getting your pages hacked, all that there is worth that $15 because you spend so much money. Think about all the ads and stuff that we see on social media. People buy from these different things and everything. Like you said, we've been giving them so much free. It's about time because people respect the blue check. I don't care what it is going on. And you stand out in the comments. People want to pay attention.
Stand out in the DM.
Stand out everywhere. So
Anybody think it's a celebrity in their DM?
that's
Ain't
it.
nothing but me.
But guess what? If
What
you
up?
have the product, though, that's the thing people forget with the blue check. If you got the good product, then it's a great investment. The only thing that I always was missing was the eyes on me. That's just like somebody that's dope at rapping. You dope, but you ain't got the audience. All that blue check is doing is put you in the pool of everybody else. But if your product good, they gonna come back. So you have a good product. I have a good product, so I think it's a great investment. If you don't have a product and you just getting a blue check just to have a blue check, you making a bad investment.
Period. You just spending money.
Because at the end of the day, man, your character is your real verification, man. Straight like that.
That's
you can have that blue check and not be stamped. Put that on the next one. You can have that blue check and not be stamped in real life. But if you have a product and it goes back to you posting consistently, because I love seeing you on my timeline. And guess what? You running a business. So when they think about getting a car detailed or they pavement sprayed down or they garage something, the first person that come in their mind subconsciously is Extreme B.
For sure.
Oh my goodness.
And that's the things I tell people. They be like, you know what I'm saying? People like, dang, I be tired of you seeing you in my timeline. You don't get tired of seeing me in your timeline.
They don't.
You don't get tired of seeing me.
But then when you're not there, they be like, hold on, something missing. Right. Then when you pop back up, oh, I knew it was something.
Because I know where we come from, man. And people that, you know what I'm saying, watch me post, man, they be like, I'm going to put down the trap phone and pick up a business phone.
Because they see that.
I'm about to say, give us a story about that, man. So, because I know your story and I'm inspired by it, but when was that story that you knew you was doing the right thing? Like, what was that moment? I mean, of course you always knew you were the right thing, but from the streets aspect or from where we came up from, when somebody came up to you and was like, nah, bro, like, what was that story when you realized, like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do and made you go 10 times harder?
You know what I'm saying? I was the last of my era, you know what I'm saying, from where we come from, but you know what I'm saying, I got a generation up under me. You know what I'm saying? What's my generation up under me, you know what I'm saying, looked up to me and started making the moves that I make, you know what I'm saying? Like I can speak on one person right now, man. You know what I'm saying, Debo, you know what I'm saying, Christian. You know what I'm saying? I can speak on him.
Yep.
Like you know, that's like my little brother. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, by him taking those steps of marriage and, you know what I'm saying, and he had a love for the ball, but he seen that it was more than the ball. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He seen that he had his own basketball. You know what I'm saying? He had to take the shot, you know what I'm saying, to take the three-point contest. So at the end of the day, me seeing my young boys, you know what I'm saying, doing other things different, you know what I'm saying, taking a different route. Like, you got people like Ken, you got people like, you know what I'm saying, you got even people like Archie, you know what I'm saying, little bro, like, he is, what they get out of me, man, they get self-made, man. You could be anything you want to be, man. Look at Loso, man. He was in the streets, he was wild, he came, he did this, he did that. I done did it all. Everything I did it for them, man, for they ain't got to do it, especially the bad things, all the negative vibes. So that's what keep me motivated, man. Long as they staying free, man, and they ain't up there on Emmy Road in that cemetery, man, I feel like I'm doing everything right, man.
Oh my goodness.
They keep me motivated, man. And I can't say it no
everything
better,
you just
man.
said. I ain't gonna hold you. I agree with everything
I
you
told
just
y'all
said.
this is gonna be one of them episodes, man. That's why I don't get speechless a lot, because I know, man. But like you just said it too, and some of you people gonna be inspired by this just watching it, because especially people that know you. A lot of people be acting like they did certain things. Yeah. Like when somebody know your reputation on you stamped like that, it's hard to really be like, nah, you gotta be like, I get it. So I'm glad that you said that, the inspiration, because how many people looking at you. And then let's speak on the aspect of having a family, because you got kids. How important is it to make sure that your legacy is in stake? Like, how important is legacy to you?
My legacy is very important. You know, I had a real love of the money, you know what I'm saying? And once I started having my own creations, you know what I'm saying? And once I got a woman that cared about me and let me know I wanted about the money, hey, I don't even care about the money. I just know my bills got to be paid. Everything else went up out the window. So with that being said, like, my legacy, man, it's got to be built. Like, I got a son, I got a junior, you know, I got a 13-year-old son out there. Yeah, it's like, you know, I know, like we were speaking on generation, man, I know that they looking up to me. So at the end of the day, I got to do what I got to do to stay above the ground, you know what I'm saying, and out them shackles, man. So at the end of the day, I just do anything possible that I can, you know what I'm saying, the right and legit way, you know what I'm saying, to make things go further than me, because it ain't about me no more. If it was about me, I'd be doing things that I used to do. You know what I mean? So it ain't about me no more.
Thing. We lived our life.
Yeah, it ain't about me no more. You know what I'm saying? Each day I get up, you know what I'm saying, perfect my craft, you know what I'm saying? I think about what's next for my family. It ain't about me no more. I don't exist in this world. To me, they exist. I don't even exist.
You always get.
Shout out to the fathers, man.
I don't
Hey,
even
for real,
exist.
we
It's
did
a
that.
mindset
I'm about to
thing,
say,
man.
go ahead,
That's it. I agree with everything he just said. I don't know what to say either, though.
And no, he said it too, and I think it hit different when you a father.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta, and I ain't knocking my homies that ain't got kids and stuff like that, but either being
understand.
fatherhood can
You
either turn you up or turn you down.
Tear you apart.
Yeah,
Facts.
you.
And then just think about this right here, man. Like, you know, we growing up, you know what I'm saying? My thing, I wanted to be a dope boy. I wanted to be the biggest.
Understood.
Like, I wanted to be the biggest, but with the stuff I was looking up to, I'm looking up to like what can happen to me. I could go to jail. I can die. I could get robbed. I could get my family set up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't always around my family 24/7. So if I was in the streets and I was a big hat, niggas gonna come get you.
Yeah.
Somebody's looking at you.
Somebody
Somebody
that's the
watching.
thing about it, like the way niggas grew up, we seen it in all aspects.
Oh my
We
goodness.
seen it. You know what I'm saying? So it's either you gonna still go down that path or you gonna
we used
veer
to
off
think
and do something else.
we used to think we had OGs, but we had prodigies, people that we didn't want to be like. Man.
Oh my
At
God.
the end of the day,
So
we had people that we didn't want to be like. That's what was in front of us, man. We ain't had no OGs, cause we had OGs. I would never went to prison. I would never start off in juvenile, and I wouldn't have half of the stuff that I have. I wouldn't have tattoos on my face. I wanted to be a gangster. That gangster life. I could be in the cemetery 6 feet deep if I was trying to follow my OGs, man. I'll be in the fed somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing out there, man. The whole objective of this shit, man, is longevity, man. That's the key to this shit, man.
Longevity.
Man, look,
Longevity.
longevity, man.
Pick it up.
That's it.
Whew,
telling
yeah,
you.
I'm in here tripping because, and it's different too, because like you said too, being from our neighborhood, me taking a different approach where I could have been in it. It wasn't y'all didn't let me. You know what I'm saying? Some people in the neighborhoods, they like, nah, you hoop, you do this,
Mikey
little bro.
for three.
Yeah, you hoop, bro. Go
Mikey
to school,
for
do your
three.
thing.
Real
And
Mikey for
I'm
three
real
for
Mikey
sure.
for three, and
The
I
real
love
Mikey
my
for three.
neighborhood for that because they saw that, and I take pride in it. That's why I'm always representing, making sure we look good.
Legendary,
and people know
man,
that, man.
and a legacy, man. He going to gym right now. They gonna be like, they go Mikey for 3, man.
Hey,
Period.
legends
Shoot the
know,
lights out
man.
that
People be
thing, too.
forgetting, man, but I be saying it too, and that's why when I see you and I see everybody else, I'm like, bro, our kids in the neighborhood now ain't got no excuse. They got so many examples of what you can do. You can't say, oh, I ain't know nobody from my hood that went to college or worked a good career, or I don't know nobody from my hood that had a business. You can't, or I don't know nobody from my hood that got a podcast. You can't say that no more. So y'all got
And
social media
it's
to
more
show
to
you.
it too though than that. Like
And it's
resources
like-
too.
Yep.
Need them
And it's
resources
like,
too.
I
Facts.
had a mother and a father. You know what I'm saying? I had that, but listen.
Definitely.
I got a deep story behind that though. You know what I'm saying? I was adopted growing up, so I've been through stuff that people ain't never been through. People don't even know my real story, but it's gonna be a documentary coming soon on that level. You know what I'm
go.
saying? We gonna take off on that. But
More merch.
listen,
Yes,
listen,
man.
it was like, you know what I'm saying? Love is real, man. And it's something you gotta feel, man. It ain't something that somebody just saying to you. So when I met my wife, man, it was just love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, only thing I love, I had the love of the money. Like it was the love of the money, man. So I have mother and father in the house, but I ain't grow up on love. You know what I'm saying?
And it's old.
I was
That's a
like,
diamond.
I was like,
That's a
wait.
li- that's a diamond.
I was like, wait. You know what I'm saying? Like a curb. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I felt. You know what I'm saying? I
When
was
did
like
you
a curb.
recognize when did you recognize that?
I recognized, you know what I'm saying, actually, you know what I'm saying, my first time at DH, you know what I'm saying, I'm 12 years old down in DH. Like, what is I'm doing here? I'm not a bad kid. I just feel neglect, so I'm acting out.
Acting
on.
out. That's a
Ooh.
lot of PC. That's what I'm
Oh
saying.
my
That's a
goodness,
lot of.
you give
I'm just feeling neglect, so I'm just acting out. I'm looking for attention, but I'm not really looking for attention. I'm looking for love.
Oh, my
You know what I'm saying?
goodness.
That's why I knew, like, now I'm really being neglected, and it took for me to, you know what I'm saying, get a prison term to really, like, hey, hold on, I'm a man now. I can't take my past and, you know what I'm saying, reflect off of it. You know what I'm saying? I got to take my past and shoot a shot.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm
Can't
saying?
dwell on that.
I had to shoot a shot. If I score or if I brick, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to make something happen out of this.
Yo,
for
I
sure.
love how you putting this together like a field, man. Like, he really, this that
He
field
putting the
talk
foundation
for real,
down
man.
for his book.
Oh,
That's all
my
I can hear.
goodness, man. Yes.
For real.
Yes, and you
For
said
real.
it too, man, because, like, even coming from I know your story too, but I'm just glad people are hearing it because I didn't even know about the adoption situation thing too because that's a whole different wave.
Yeah.
Like people that come through that system and that don't even end up right, whether your family take you in or you go to somebody else and they take you in. And a lot of people know my story with Miss Poland as well and things like that. Shout out Miss Poland and even how
sure.
she
Miss
kind of took
Poland, for
looked
sure.
out for me. I had that, so I was like, oh, I had my mom and them and everybody, but that different perspective, definitely that different love show you something different where
Show you
you
something
like
different.
it's different,
I
but.
wasn't getting this.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
This what this is.
I told y'all y'all was gonna get a real story on here, man.
And
that's
honestly,
real.
like love, you know what I'm saying? I like love, like I honestly
Can't even
bro,
explain it, huh?
Man,
Like listen,
it'll
So you
change
just
your
love
life.
love.
Yeah,
Listen,
love.
for
You
real
say
though.
your wife and
You
love
know-
is able to
you
change
know-
your whole trajectory.
You know, we ain't talking about love, Soldier Boy, kiss me through the phone love. We talking about real love,
real.
genuine love, hug tight. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I swear, bro, like, I've been feeling love, like, for the last 9 years. Like, me and my wife, since rocking strong for the last 9 years. We've been married going on almost 4 years in
Come on
August.
now.
So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? My wife schools me twice. My wife actually wringed me out like a sponge, man.
Come on, man.
My wife rebirthed me.
Oh my goodness, y'all.
I
Y'all
couldn't-
better pick up
Shout
all
out
of
to the
this,
women,
man.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
Because we got.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
I ain't perfect and I ain't no angel, but my wife put my hands behind my back and raised them up, man,
Oh,
and
my
showed me what
goodness,
this shit was really about. Because at the end of the day, man, I don't know where would I be without my wife. So if you got a strong spouse, man, hold on to her, man. And don't try to be perfect because it ain't going to be worth it, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, just stay put, man. You know what I'm saying? Just at the end of the day, let the wife lay the ground rules, man. All you got to do is follow, man. Period, man.
Goodness, man. Yeah, bro.
He just
I ain't
said
got
so
nothing to
much.
say.
I don't got nothing to say either. Like, that's it. We ain't about to end it on like that though. But he
But,
said so
yeah,
much though. Like,
man.
just pick it up. If you gotta rewind and rewatch it, man, do that because he said so much, man. Especially if you about to be that or you taking that step towards
And
that.
then just think about it. I'm a mobile detailer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seasonal. Just think about if you follow my
Yeah, tapping that.
Instagram, man.
Yeah.
I push through, man, all seasons. I don't care if it's cold, winter, spring, summer, fall, man. I'm pushing through. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I hold my family down, man, to the fullest extent. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. So
Got to.
don't let nothing stop you, man. Don't let the season stop you. Don't let Mother Nature stop you, man. And please don't let them people that you once grew up with stop you because they do not love you, man.
Oh my goodness.
For sure.
Giving y'all
Ain't
so
no love
much,
out there, man. And them streets, man, the community, man, ain't no love. It's time once you turn up Dutch, you got to build your own community and put your gates up, man.
Oh my goodness, man. And the fact that you going through all the seasons, because I noticed that too. I'm like, Stream Beam don't take no days off.
No
Some
breaks.
businesses,
Don't take no
especially
days off,
HVAC or landscaping
essential.
business, you only in
I don't
one
do that.
season. And you going through all
I go
seasons.
through all seasons.
Because people still need their
'Cause
cars
guess
detailed
what?
and washed in the
That's
snow
what?
when it's soft on
That's
there.
what it get cold out there. You don't pay that bill. They gonna cut your heat off.
Facts.
You know
Oh
what I'm
my
saying?
goodness.
They gonna cut your heat off, man. So don't let Mother Nature, nobody around you stop you, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you gotta do, man, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't holy or none of that, man. But over the years, man, I just started learning to pray, man. God been answering all my
Man,
prayers,
bro.
man.
See?
I was just talking
He
about
been
that with one
answering
of my
all my
bros,
prayers.
man.
Man.
You go to
Hey.
church?
I don't go to church and none
Oh,
of
you
that,
just-
man.
you just need your relationship stronger.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, man, I feel like I am church, man.
Hey, I ain't mad at
Ain't
you.
nothing
Look,
I
I'm
feel like
trying
I
to
am
tell you.
church, man.
Hey.
Because guess what? You know what I'm saying? I got a brain of my own.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? God can help me, but I know I can help myself because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing. I know right from wrong, man. So I don't let nothing, like I say, man, I don't let nothing or nobody stop me or get in my way, man. You get in my way, man, I'm going to turn into a fullback and run you straight over.
Hey, for real.
mindset
Hey, he
thing,
really
I'm
like,
telling
hey, in the
you, you gotta
football
have
side, he
that.
really was like that too. That's why I'm
Oh,
just
for
glad
real.
you took your energy and transferred it over to something positive and legal in the right way, man. That's why I know you're a force to be reckoned with, just because of who you are and the fact that you changed your mindset. That right there, I already knew it was over with. And your consistency and dedication and knowing where we came from. Once you get out, I want to hear you speak on the Cleveland thing, because we always ask people that too. Being from Cleveland, you know, like that Cleveland mindset and everything like that. What's your idea or what's your take on the Cleveland mindset? Or when I say that, what do you think that means?
Right now, man, the Cleveland mindset, man, is about surviving right now, man. In Cleveland, man, it's about surviving, man, and it's about using your mental, man. It's about being you, man. Because if you ain't gonna be you, man, somebody else will speak for you, man, and they gonna take you a way that you don't want to take, man. And there's only two ways: it's 71 South, man, or it's up there on Green Road, man.
Oh my goodness, man.
Cleveland only gonna take you two places, man. Cleveland gonna take you 71 South, man, or Green Road,
Diamonds.
for sure.
You ain't got no other choice, man. And,
Cleveland, man.
It's in our city, man. Like I said, I
You
love us.
know that.
Yeah, and we coming a long way, but it really is, man. It's survival out here, man. And especially if you see somebody that's doing it, like, and they really successful. I know they always say the crabs in the bucket kind of thing, but when you see it over and over again, it's like you gonna believe it. It ain't even like.
Cleveland, we strong, man, but our body's weak, man. You know, we tell you why our body's weak, man, because we don't stick together as a whole, man. We can't all do it by ourselves. I
agree
can't
with
put
that,
everybody on
facts.
I can't put everybody on my back, man. You know what I mean? Cleveland is a strong city, man, but our body's weak, man. Our mental's weak. You know what I mean? Because it's too much competition out here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Giving y'all the whole thing.
It's too much competition when we all supposed to be team players,
Everybody
man.
want to be the man.
Yeah.
Everybody want to be the man.
I don't care
Everybody wanna be the
what
boss.
position you play, man. You put the plate on the table, man. We all gonna eat.
That's how it's supposed to be, and I would agree. I think that'll take. We talk about unity.
The jealousy away.
Yeah, get that unity
The
up
egos.
and that
It's the
jealousy
ego.
out.
Ego. Take the ego out of things and stuff will be smooth.
Man, because we all gonna win together as a city. But if the egos is there and the envious and which I get is anywhere, but I know it's strong here. Because a lot of people say we a major market, but we a mini market too. We ain't like Cali or New York, but we a big enough market where you hear Cleveland, you be knowing. But I know we were saying before too, being from Cleveland, when we go other places, we strive. Because it's like you take a Cleveland person and you put them in Cali or New York or somewhere like that. I see,
mindset.
man, what?
They go
I'm like
them
eat
resources.
You can make it anywhere.
Yeah,
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as y'all see, man, like, I got my whole team out there. Like, that's my team out there. You know what I'm saying? That's
Bro
why
put up with his family.
They
tell
all,
me
you
that
know
too.
what I'm saying? They all extreme beamed up, you know what I'm saying? They come to represent me because that's my team, man. At the end of the day, they all I got, man. If I fall, them the ones who I'm going to stand up with and they going to pick me up. So,
And that's
you know what I'm saying? That's all I ride with, man. That's my team. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just, like I say, man, the upbringing, man, it just ain't the same, you know what I'm saying? From the family to the family, man, it just ain't the same. So, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Them who I'm riding with, man. They say pick your team, you know what I'm saying? My team already picked.
Right.
Ooh, man, y'all is. I don't know if you had nothing to say because he didn't get. He pretty. I knew it was gonna come like this, but like, how could they stay in contact with you? You know, like whether they want to get the detail and whether we preparing for your documentary. Matter of fact, what's next? Because I know you mentioned the documentary and everything. What's next for you, man? Because you already killing it and things like this. Like I know we had our conversations off the line where I'm like, bro, you need to come with a course or a class. Like, what's next for Extreme Beam? Even what you doing this, what do you see happening in the next 3 to 5 years for yourself?
Next 3 to 5 years, man. Like I say, you know what I'm saying? I got nephews. Got my son out there. He 13 years old. So in the next 3 to 5 years, he'll be a grown man. So I'm like planning for him right now to make sure
put him in position already.
Yeah. So I'm like making sure he don't go down the wrong path. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my planning right now. Like my main focus is really on him. You know what I'm saying? Because I got me right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
And building a team. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like that's my main focus right now. Because he about to hit adult world. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's only so much I'm gonna be able to say. So I got to start now.
Man, bro, you got anything to say? Sheesh.
He said so much.
Yeah.
He said so much. You got to play this back and we got to have a part 2. You definitely got to come back.
Yeah, you're officially a part of the BackEnd Business alumni now, man.
Real.
Like,
this was deep. He dropped so many dollars. I really want y'all to just rewind this, watch it.
Yep.
Rewind it, play it back with whatever y'all need to apply to yourself.
Yes.
Apply it.
Yes.
For real.
That's all you gotta do, man. Don't let nobody stop you, man. Whatever you got going on, man, whatever they saying, man, get them out your ear, man, because they like bees. They just buzzing.
Man, they just buzzing. Oh, my goodness. So how could the people stay in contact with you, man? Like, you plug your social media, your number, if they want to get in contact with you.
Extreme Beam _ Mobile Wash Detailing. My number 216-396-5240, man. I'm always available when I ain't available, man.
Oh, my goodness, man.
Hey, I just want to say, man, I told Block that we was, you know what I'm saying, you was pulling up, we was interviewing, he like, oh man, I gotta pull up. He about to pop it. I know he about to pop it. I'm like, what he about to pop? He about to get to talking. I'm like, all right.
Because you definitely done posted on your social media a few times where you done gave out some game, you know what I'm saying? And I seen the amount of comments and engagement that you get, and I'm like, bro, I got a voice. And everybody, and you give it to people raw, like you supposed to.
Yeah.
And people know that that's your conversation. And when I saw that, I'm like, I can't wait for bro to come on. Or not even just, now I'm excited about your movie and your book and your documentary to see that because you already stamped. So the fact that you just taking it as a different approach and people can be like, nah, I vouch for bro. I know his story and just inspired by it. Yeah, you come with the products, put it together, stay your consistency. Yeah. That ain't gonna do nothing but open up more and more opportunities for you. So when you sitting back,
yeah, like my wife, like I supposed to been had the products out here, man. I supposed to been had the Extreme Beam gear out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, like I be saying, man, like you gotta listen to your wife, man.
Hey,
she
man,
been
he ain't
telling
lying
me,
about that,
hey,
bro.
listen, she be like, I be coming with stuff years like she be like, see, I told you, just like when I went to get these shirts made.
Them shirts hard too.
Shout out to my boy Tyler's grind too. I can't forget about him.
Oh yeah, shout out little bro. Definitely.
He came through with these shirts, but my wife told me like, you know, you need to get a presser and all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? If we can make the shirts. My mother-in-law, she pushed me so hard. Like she like showed me the love. Like it's when I say, man, like my family, like that's my family, like that's my family because it just be like, man, we gonna get into that though. I promise y'all.
Y'all can tell how authentic and genuine it is too because of how passionate you is when you talk about it. And everybody, we need that love, man. Like that when you can go home and that's why I'm so thankful. Like to be able to wake up to your family, like
after a long day.
It's that feeling undefeated, man. I don't care what nobody say. Coming home to my sons, my wife, I don't care what's going on. Waking up to them, it's undefeated. Y'all gotta feel that. Like,
And when y'all,
hey, it's undefeated. It's rough, but it's undefeated, man. You can't beat that, man.
Listen, and when y'all contact the Stream Beam, I'm just a worker, so my price is my price, man.
Come on now. Hey, look, you
I'm
said his
talking
price
about
is
that
his
too,
price,
all the
man.
time.
I want to hear that too, that perspective and everything. Because when have you somebody like not challenged you, but when has it been a point where you like, look, man, this is my price because I know you just show love.
They trying to get a discount on the deal.
Like I speak like 2 days ago, a lady, I go do her for a detail, like car, you know what I mean?
No,
so,
for real.
Car,
like when you say, because when you say, get into that, but like, what's the worst kind of car you, not saying you got into, what's the worst experience you had?
When I say, I could tell what she eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She had a sausage McMuffin. She had an egg. She had a burger in the front. She had nuggets up under the back. She had fries in the door jams. You know what I'm saying? Listen, when it get ugly. So I say, I tell her, she like, what's your price? I say $225. She say $200. I say $225.
Yeah.
She say $215. I got milk. I ain't say nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I grab my vacuum. I'm about to start putting stuff back up. She said, all right, $225. She said, yeah, I'm a tipper and all this. Like, I don't care about the tips. You know what I'm saying? Anything after that is extra. But like I say, my price is my price because at the end of the day, I don't set these prices, man. I just work for a Stream Beam. I'm the worker.
Oh, my goodness, man.
I'm the worker,
whoever
man.
Get into this business, he just gave y'all the blueprint, too, man. Because, like, that whole negotiation process right there, right then is, look, I'm stuck
I got
already.
kids at home.
I'm
What are you talking about?
I'm milk. Like, my price, man. I'm mobile. I'm coming pulling up, give you A1 service, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll tell people, man, before you try to book with me, man, go down my page and see what you need done, you know what I'm saying? And see the before and after because I get busy, man.
That beam really, that beam really do be on them vehicles when he pull off, man. I ain't gonna even lie. I say I'm next as soon as this summer comes because I say
chrome pieces.
Yeah, and then I seen a video that you put too when you was really getting in the grill of the crevices and everything. I'm like, hold on, man.
So I really, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I started, I was cool, you know what I'm saying? But now, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm showroom ready, man.
Hey, look, car dealerships, all y'all big dealerships, man. My boy got, look, you know,
Porsche, Beachwood.
you know, y'all got the Porsches and everything.
It's to the point now, man, when the customers come out and see their car, man, I just put them on record because I like to hear their feedback. I like to go home and listen to
that first reaction.
You know what I mean?
My goodness.
Yeah.
What was the rawest car to you that you cleaned in detail to you? Because I know you into cars and everything. What was probably your favorite whip that you got into?
Well, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to P Real Estates, man. My wife cousin, he got some heat, man. You know what I'm saying? And he just dropped a Caprice. I don't know what year it was, but it's an SS Caprice, man, with some gold daddies on there. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Dayton is my favorite rims. And I ain't into
everybody know.
I love Dayton's, man. So he as soon as he got it, man, he called me like, hey, cuz I need you to hit it. So when he called me, you know what I'm saying? I heard that he had these gold rims, but when he pulled up, it was just like, I went out to overtime on that.
I'm about to say you take your time with that one.
I went to overtime. You know what I'm saying? I watched him roll out the drive. I watched him till I couldn't see no more, man. Just to see. You know what I'm saying? Because it was, you know, it was on the Stream Beam. Yeah.
Hey, this summer gonna be
a call back too.
Yeah.
For real.
Hey, look, man. So, y'all, we can carry on all day, man. But this has been amazing. Probably, definitely, in my top favorite episodes for sure. Which I figured was going to be
one of the realest.
Man. Yeah, this definitely was one of the most realest one that we had, man. So, how could the people, like we already said, they can stay in contact with you, man? But just plug your number and your social media one last time for them.
Stream Beam Mobile Detailing. You know what I'm saying? My number 216-396-5240, man. If you want to get with me, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm available when I ain't available, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And if your money right, you could call me on the late night.
Hey, you did? Hey, man.
My wife might not like that, but I'm gonna put it on mute and answering in the bathroom.
Hey, y'all, look, you gonna get that bread regardless, man.
I'm gonna get that bread.
Look, man, I'm one half of the BackEnd Business co-host, Roscoe Noe.
I'm the second half, ATM Spoke.
And it's been episode 36, legendary,
BackEnd
man.
Business.
BackEnd Business. We see y'all on the next episode.
Yes, sir.